Well, all right, it is Tuesday, March 8th. I'm Tom Novak. This is your Bring Me the News and Novak Weather Update brought to you by All Energy Solar, harnessing the power of the sun to create affordable energy. Thank you, All Energy, for sponsoring this update that's quiet here for a few days. So, because of that, let's just take a look at how much snow has fallen so far this season, and there might be some surprises for you, for those of you that are out there. And right now in the Twin Cities, we're right around normal, and I'll show you that here with a graph in just a minute. But anywhere in the Twin Cities is probably somewhere in the range of 40 to 46 inches of snow across the metro so far this season. Of course, if you want the big snows, you need to go up into northeastern and north central Minnesota. Duluth is up in that 65 to 70 inch range worth of snow. And then look at this, southern Minnesota, not much. Rochester is reporting with about 28 to 30 inches of snow, and even less than that as you go south of Rochester. Now peaking in at specifically at Twin Cities International, and this may surprise some people, but yes, so far this season, 46.8 inches of snow at Twin Cities International. The average for the year is 54 inches, so we only need what about 7 to 8 inches yet of snow here for the rest of the season to reach our average, and that shouldn't be a problem reaching that figure. All right, let's take a look at the satellite loop, and you can see exactly what's going on. Here is a strip of what we call mid-level stratocumulus clouds now that are racing east and southeast across Minnesota. They contain just a couple of flurries or spits of sprinkles, but that's a cold front. This is a cold front right here, and this is what's going to be ushering in Arctic air. You can see it already seeping into northern and western Minnesota, and that's going to dominate now the Arctic air for at least the next 3 to 4 days. And meanwhile, the storm systems are shoved south of us. That Arctic air is shoving the active weather and the jet stream south of Minnesota, and you can see a storm system now brewing over the Gulf Coast states and Middle Tennessee River Valley. And yes, it's scooping up some Gulf moisture, and it's going to send it east into the eastern half of the United States. Meanwhile, we're going to have some Arctic air that's going to continue to press south over the next several days. But today, we warmed to near average temperatures across southern Minnesota, at least. 20s up north, by the way, this afternoon in northwestern Minnesota. And then look at this. Many areas hit 40 in southern and southeastern Minnesota. I think the Twin Cities topped out right around 38 degrees or so now. As we go through the night tonight, Arctic air starts to penetrate over much of the state. In fact, they're probably going to drop below zero up in northwestern Minnesota again. Meanwhile, the rest of us will drop into the teens, I think, overnight tonight. And then highs tomorrow, they're not going to go very much. I think with some clouds and certainly a stiff northwest breeze, our temperatures are going to be held into the upper teens and maybe lower 20s across the region. So don't expect much of a warm up tomorrow. In fact, I think that's going to be the case now, not only tomorrow, but through the rest of the week and into this weekend. Here's your jet stream. This kind of also tells you the story. Our winds as we get into later this week, this is Thursday now, and then into Friday, look at our winds are coming straight out of Canada. Yes, that's a cold Arctic weather pattern that we're going to be in for the next 3 to 4 days. And we have to wait until probably the way it appears Sunday. You can see it here. Sunday into early Monday morning, you can see we get a buckle in the jet stream here across the upper Midwest. That's our next potential storm system. We'll have to see how that one develops. But then after that, look at the push of warm air in the upper levels of our atmosphere. Yes, that is a strong west to east zonal flow across the country, and that would include Minnesota and Wisconsin. That means we're going to warm up big time as we go in to next week. All right, here's your extended forecast. There it is. Temperatures below the average, well below the average, about 15 to 20 degrees below the average as we go through the rest of this weekend into early this weekend. And then we warm up. Sunday, we warm up to near or above average temperatures. Yes, I'm watching a potential snow system, maybe even a touch of rain for late Sunday night into Monday morning. And then, yeah, what you don't see is the big warm up for much of next week. And I think it's going to really commence on Tuesday of next week. All right, that's your forecast. Thanks for joining me, everyone. Take care and have a great, great evening.